My people, me and that my boyfriend, we're very good boy and girl. So we continued this relationship. Somebody has passed out of school, somebody has failed. He couldn't come to my place because of course they already told me to go and stop that relationship, and I did not hear word. So nobody can come and look for me at home under any guise. His own parents were quite tolerant. They let their children have their friends around. They trust their children that much. So we'll fix time. I would go there. See, the Sunday that will be sweet is from Saturday that you may know. Instead of me to go to the market, I will first go to this boy's house. Go and sit down there and be doing what? I don't know. That's the only way I can get out of the house. There was no other way I could go to see him. So you just spend a few minutes and then he just walks me out. Fast forward though, my dear people, one day as usual I went to his house, but I was already sensing some things. You go there, he's not talking much. The day we choose to meet, some of his own friends will come as well. He started having these friends that were not our friends from school, and I couldn't really relate. I wasn't fitting in. You see, the day that Kasala wants to bust like this, I carried my two good legs. I went to his house. I didn't know that I wanted to chop breakfast. I did not know. I sat down there. His mama told him to pick beans before she gets back. I still pick beans. So Allah shadow me. Even wife material, I picked beans. I did everything. And then the guy now said, "Can we talk?" I said, why not if not? That's how the guy told me that he doesn't think this relationship can work. I say, which relationship? Is it this relationship that I've gone through? The relationship cannot work. And then he says, reason being that, you see, we may not end up in the same university. He's not seeing us together. I was already tired. Really, there wasn't anything happening in the relationship. And we come, we sit down, we go. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the issue was. But he's telling me, this relationship cannot continue. My mind, as little as that may seem, it was one of the most hurtful things somebody would say to me at that time. It wasn't so much about the fact that the relationship was breaking. It was about that goal that I had. So I will not be able to say to somebody that the same guy that I met in school is the same guy that I married. That was my pain. You know when you want to cry, you want to scatter, but you know you're outside now. By the time I got to, I so cried. I cried for about 2 days. I would cry in my sleep. My mom would wake up and say, "Kilo share, what's the matter?" And I would lie. Before then, I'd lied one lie. There was one party that we needed to go with our friends because we finished school. So we just wanted to hang out for the last time. I lied that one of my friends, the grandma died. She invited us, blah, blah, blah. So now that my heart is shattered, so I told my mom that my friend whose grandma died, she was returning the coolers that they used for her grandma's burial, and she had an accident. Guess what? I look back today and I found out that relationship was built on lies. If I was going to go see him, I would lie. Back then when we were even in school, before we finished our egg, I will lie. I will go the long route to go and take a vehicle to get home. When I get home, I will lie. Why are you just coming? There was no bus. We were living in Ibadan at that time. My father used to work in Lagos. I would go to school and I would get back late. My father is coming from Lagos and he will get to Ibadan before me. I can lie. I should have known. It cannot work. Anything you build would lie. It will crumble. The Bible says that if the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? I wish as many young people would listen to this. The moment you start on the wrong foot, it cannot last. This has stuck with me. If you have to shrink, if you have to cover up, if you have to lie for a relationship, best believe it cannot work. No matter how you patch it, it will not work. And that's the crux of the matter today. Whatever you're building, build it on a solid foundation. Then you can be ascertained that when it rains, when it is sunny, the house will stand. I hope you learned something. See you. Ciao.